inspire, empower, grab your girls and soar a little higher. Unlock the fire in you, cause real women don't bitch, no. Real women don't, 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 real women don't bitch.
Hey, thank you for joining me on the Real Women Don't Bitch podcast. This is your proud host, August Crenshaw, aka Mrs. Raw, Real, and Relentless. I am the #1 advanced mental conditioning specialist for entrepreneurs because building mental muscle is necessary in order to implement successful business strategies. This show has been created for the woman who is not excuse-driven and needs help building a profitable business. I will be interviewing women from various fields who are willing to break the silence on struggles that specifically affect female entrepreneurs. Welcome to a show where I and guest speakers from time to time share our methods that help us beast our business no matter what is going on in our lives. Whether you are an online or brick and mortar business owner, this show is for you. We will hit every angle, personal, professional, and spiritual. Why? Because on any given day, you get hit with shit from a scenario involving one, more, or perhaps all of the above. It all impacts you and your mindset towards your business. I have made it my personal mission to provide a space where we dive deep into the BS we face on a day-to-day basis. Time to dig into the mindset. Hey people, I'm back and I'm posting this one on the late night tip. Okay, so here's the deal. I believe in testimonials and I love me a good video testimonial. And there's nothing like social proof. But it's time to dispel some myths and raise your expectations for yourself and not based on anything external. Most of you make decisions about your pricing, raising your pricing, your esteem, about your business, all based on what somebody else has to say to you. And when's the last time you really sat back, looked at what you do, looked at how you perform, look at the lives that you changed, whether it was for free or for fee, patted yourself on the back and walked with your chest up? I'm telling you, ladies, I keep on expressing this more and more. There's a cockiness in you that needs to come out that I see men exude in business all the time, but women not. It has nothing to do with being humble. It has to do with having a esteem issue. And we've got to start getting to the bottom of this. I need you guys to understand that a lot of you're saying, oh, I'm not going to charge this much, not just this yet, because there's this established business owner. I see they've been online. They have a PhD. They've been counseling for 7 years. I just launched my business a year ago, and so I can't charge as much as them. But if you took the time to look at what you did and what they did, you would be like, wow, I actually do more and provide a stronger transformation because I created my program and their program came from a textbook. You would realize that you're worth more than that person because it's not about the years of going through the same mundane routine. It's not about the fact that somebody else may be dealing with a fear issue and won't raise their prices. It has to do with the fact that you know what you're worth. But you don't want to take into account for the times that you were doing the stuff that you were doing when it was a church and it was considered a ministry. You don't want to talk about the time that you did it because maybe you were into volunteer work back in the day and you did this at, different homeless shelters. You don't want to take into account the fact that you've had friends and family members that have always gravitated to you whenever they needed advice. So the woman that was sitting on the bus stop when you were on the bus stop, or the person you ended up bumping into and sharing an Uber with, even up into this present day, opportunities keep attracting themselves to you for you to operate in your natural zone of genius. You don't need anybody's permission or validation. External validation means nothing if it has not been internalized. Internal validation is where you get the mojo to show up and to demand that people respect you, to demand that people pay you, to even walk into a sales conversation with the cockiness that says, we'll see if this is somebody that I want to work with. We'll see if this person fits the criteria for the kind of client that I want to work with. Instead of going into every situation hoping that someone's going to say yes to you, you need to be saying to someone, you know what? Yeah, I want to work with you. You know, that's a beautiful feeling. You know what I love? I love when I say to someone, yeah, you know what? I want to work with you. I see your vision. I like who you are. I like what you're doing. And then they say, oh, wow, so you do want to work with me? I love that shit. Not from an arrogant perspective. That lets me know that I'm on my boss zone. That lets me know that I got women sitting here saying, okay, this woman is brilliant. And I know that her time is worth something. And if she says that she's willing to work with me, then that means that she sees value in me. That is a beautiful thing. I remember when I wasn't always as cocky, you know, I had my little insecurity issues coming into the online arena. I had to put my entrepreneur hat back on and dig all the way back to things that I knew all the way from my teenage years when I launched my first business. Hey, I was vulnerable because I was willing to be humble and think I didn't know some things about the online arena. But then I had to realize that business is just business. But I remember when I was following what all of the people were telling me that I should do about posting and visibility, and I wasn't being aggressive. I was in that place where I was like, man, I'm hoping that they say yes. Where now I'm literally saying to people, I love you. I want to give you a couple of things that you should do, but you're really not a good fit for this program. How many times have you taken the time to like really look at you and to get excited about who you are, and not because somebody gave you a testimonial and told you that you were the shit? The sooner you wrap that into your mind, that's when you can start elevating your prices. There's nothing in the rule books that says you got to start at the gutter and do it for free first. There's nothing in the rules that say you got to lowball the hell out of yourself before you can raise the price substantially. It's all about you, what you're comfortable to receive, who you're comfortable engaging with so that you can sell yourself to those people. I've literally quadrupled and doubled certain facets of my business because I'm like, hold up. This is the transformation that I'm giving. This is what's happening to women that are around me. And it isn't always based on the fact that I'm selling something that helps them make money. I need you guys to understand that I wasn't always promoting myself for my brilliance when it comes to teaching sales and building a profitable, sustainable business. I started off with life coaching and personal development. But when I got it inside of my head that the things that I'm saying is giving people epiphanies that are out of this world, be that spiritual or just on, a psychological tip, I'm like, wait a minute, I'm changing lives. I am the person who facilitates the confidence building in women. It wasn't even always about what I could say, oh, I'm going to teach you how to sell and then you can quadruple your income or something like that. But I did understand that the residual effect of helping a woman get her confidence and to get clarity in her personal, professional, spiritual life would put her in a position to be more clear as an entrepreneur, which would put her in a position to make more money. And it just keeps on all building up. What do you do for people? Why do you do it? Ask yourself these questions. Are you really making decisions in your business based on who you know that you are and what you deserve? Or are you constantly waiting for something else to give you permission to say that you are an expert, to say that you are the best at what you do? I get it. You are going to become more masterful every single day that you do what you do. But right now, at this very moment, for the person that's two steps behind you, that gift that you have to give to that person, you are an expert for them. And by helping them and then graduating to more clients, you will become an even greater expert. Put on your crown, ladies. Assume the throne. Walk in your expertise. and know that it's a blessing. It's an opportunity for you to say yes, for somebody to work with you. You don't need external validation. You need to walk in your authority, flat out. All right, you guys have a good night. Thank you for joining me today. Remember to cultivate a mindset that is biased towards taking action. No bitching, whining, or complaining. Here, our mantra is, real women don't bitch, we get shit done. See you next week as I continue to bring you what you need to keep your head in the game and beast your business. Don't forget to hit subscribe and leave us a 5-star review. Would you like a specific topic covered? Have a question you would like answered live? Then head on over to realwomen.don't bitch.podcast.com. Subscribe to my email list, hit me up, and I got you. Interested in being a guest speaker? You walk the walk? Then you can sign up on the website too. This is your #1 advanced mental conditioning specialist for entrepreneurs, Mrs. Raw, Real, and Relentless. Signing out. Deuces.
Inspire, empower, grab your girls and soar a little higher. Unlock the fire in you.